All right, listen up, guys. Coach wanted me to go over some more points of emphasis. Today it's going to be getting shooters open on offense and giving up nothing inside on defense. So let's jump right in, shall we? From time to time, we may decide the situation is right to really focus on getting our shooters open for high percentage looks. We have some excellent marksmen on this team, and giving them the best shot opportunities will give us a better chance at winning games. Now let's take a look at some film, and we can get a little more in depth on how we can get our shooters open for shots. Moving on, let's take a look at another item on Coach's list. Nothing inside. Coach really doesn't like giving up easy baskets down low. When we run up against teams who are good at scoring inside, he's probably going to ask you guys to take that away from our opponent. And when he does, we'll need to make it a point to not give up easy buckets in the paint. That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when Coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, Coach.
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of Vucevic is checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Lawson out there with Foy, and it's Hickson in at the center. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Payton outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebound, a good indicator.
Hawkins checked in for the Magic. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through the mayor. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Boy, J.J. Hickson was drafted into the NBA after just one season at NC State, and he's rounded into a quality player, a strong rebounder. He's got great activity at both ends, has a decent mid-range touch as well, and when he finishes, he does so with power.
And Lawson, here we go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lawson's got his first basket of the night. Here's Hawkins over to the wing. Harris passes to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Hawkins. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside for Lawson. Fareed a screen on Hawkins. Fareed inside. Guarded by Fry. And it's Foy missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Harris outside. Pass to Oladipo. Here is Hawkins, covered by Foy. Hawkins against Lawson. Floats one, and he gets the bucket.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Here's Fareed. Rejected by Hawkins, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Fry. Fournier comes in for Harris. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Big group substitution here for Denver. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Will Barton, he's checked in for Randy Foy. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Hawkins kicks to Bayless. Dishes it to Vucevic, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver. The Magic have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The And welcome. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A different look for Denver. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Heat.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Oladipo kicks to Hawkins. Nailed from three-point land. Hawkins has got 5 now. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Now, here is Foy. Defense is right there. Just 3 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Lawson's against Hawkins, and it's Denver with the rebound. Hickson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lawson against Hawkins, and the rejection by Hawkins.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
To the wing right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hawkins has got 7 points. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lawson against Hawkins. Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. Over in the corner, Chandler. And again, Denver no good. Now Vucevic. 11-point game his last outing. Fry passes to Hawkins. Just 3 on the clock. A second chance effort. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And I know some people are still opposed to using replay in situations where the call doesn't have a direct effect on the outcome of the game. But I think it has to be used if there's a questionable call, no matter what it is.
No,
The clock runs out.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play.
And we welcome Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Fry. Evan Fournier comes in for Harris. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Oladipo. Big group substitution here for Denver. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Martin's checked in for Randy Foye. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. So on the floor for Denver, Jameer Nelson is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Arthur. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hawkins checked in for Peyton. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. 20th in rebounding, 20th in three-point field goal percentage. And free throw shooting, not pretty at all. Bottom third of the league. A number of players really struggled at the line.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Mayor, in their last matchup against the Trailblazers, made some major contributions. He finished with 15 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve, you began taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on, how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence. It'll carry to the next game.
Clark?
Yeah, I would not disagree with you on there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. And when you've performed well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
Evan Fournier out of France struggled with his shot early last season, but he rallied somewhat down the stretch. Still very young with an impressive skill set. He's definitely a player to watch.
Hawkins kicks to Bayless. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 11.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
And about Orlando and their stars, is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all on your team?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now.
Hawkins shot good.
Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nelson kicks to Hickson. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Hickson's got 4 points this quarter.